was camping this weekend on the Rogue and set up the Starlink, and I think it popped up Saturday. And I was like, well, if it's still there on Monday and they're responsive, we'll go look at it. Casey and I ran over there last night. It's 2001, 104,000 miles. Not bad at all.
That's great.
4-liter, which seems to be harder to find than you would think. It's originally from Florida. We found out there's a little bit of weirdness about the title, because she got like a lien release from Florida, but it was an Oregon address. So we're like, well, it had to be transferred. And so we were going to go down to the DMV together today and try and figure it out. And she texted last night that she found the title. Still got carpet in it. It's got an aftermarket soft top. Washer fluid is full. Yeah, we like our washer fluid around here.
Full tank of unleaded?
It's actually almost full of gas. Yeah. Just obviously it's been towed. For an 01, it's incredible how unmolested this thing is.
I know. Yeah. You didn't even want to buy it.
Praise sell them, but now I don't want to give it away.
Yeah. I bet you're not going to get out of it. You're going to drive the thing to the wheel. Did you show Joey's wiring and see if you could warranty it, or will you take it to Brad?
Oh yeah, I want you guys, like, I mean, there's almost $7,000 worth of stereo equipment in this thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the old
Oh, nice.
Walmart called.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'd seen their subwoofer.
Oof!
Uh-huh.
That's going to look sick in my Toyota.
And then apparently the speaker box is so big that you can't fully latch the rear seat.
Oh no.
You got to kind of put it in there at an angle.
That makes sense. It's got Mav's paws on the back already. That's cool.
Man, you might want to get a shot of this. This is my. I like this feature of the wiring. We ran out the body right here.
Oh yeah. Let's pull it right there.
Come on.
Good boy. That was fun.
Is that fun? Oh yeah. And all of our infinite wisdom last night didn't check the AC.
Ah.
It,
Shoot. Dang it. Gosh darn it.
That's better.
it's blowing a little cold, but it don't flow. It's charged. I'm stoked about the half doors. I don't know what other people think, but there's nothing better than a TJ half door. In the summertime, obviously, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what those things go for now. $1,000 probably. Oh, love it.
Yeah, but $79 sub box makes so you can't use the back seat.
Let's go quickly into the back of Casey Tacoma.
Let's take the top off of it.
Cool. Just pull it down, right?
Does it? I don't know.
Yeah, don't TJ top spool down.
Oh, stuff, huh?
Right.
Mav, go get your stick. Go get it.
Yeah. Arthritis, carpal tunnel.
He's like, what am I getting?
These.
Oh my gosh, he does got a stick.
Pull it back.
Gotta get out of the way, Nate.
So the giveaway TJ 2001 Sport, I'm excited about it. I wasn't quite in business in '01. This particular TJ was built, but I was in 2003. I remember one of the first TJs I did a big build on. It was a Tomb Raider edition. TJ Rubicon 03 Tomb Raider edition, and we did long arm and super cool build. I've always had a soft spot for TJ, especially LJ, for TJ Unlimited, for the purists out there. They're timeless look. They're still like rugged. They're still, you know, they got a lot of throwbacks to the ruggedness of the CJ. A little bit more creature comfort. Really not much, but some. Anyway, so we picked up this TJ. The last build we did was kind of like an overland, or not kind of, but more of a heavier overland theme. And I just felt like going back to more to the roots and the rock crawling world. Nothing crazy, but I don't think this one's getting a rooftop tent. So TJs, they're short wheelbase. You know, one of the biggest mods you can do as far as capability goes is stretch that wheelbase. 101 inch, everybody used to say was the magic wheelbase for them. And I got on Barnes's website, Barnes 4-wheel drive, and I've been buying builder parts for them for years, and they've come out with more and more product, and I noticed that they were advertising that they could have parts to stretch a TJ up to 106 inch wheelbase. And when I saw that, I got excited. Barnes's parts, they have a belly up skid plate that incorporate rear long arm mounts in a 4-link configuration that deletes the track bar. And I remember doing that back in the day. That was right up my alley. One of the first things we did was a 1-inch body lift. And I don't body lift anything other than a cheap TJ, or LJ. A new spacer, a new body mount, so it's not a spacer. So one, you're upgrading the body mounts, and then two, you're getting that 1-inch clearance so you can push that drivetrain, that transfer case up, get more room for a high clearance belly up skid. Space down the fan shroud because the motor tilts down. That's about the only clearance issue. Not that hard to do. So anyway, we're working on that. We had a JK front axle in stock, and purchased a JK rear. So kind of excited to do the JK axle swap, and the TJ makes it a little bit wider. 44 front and rear, high pinion 44 in the front. We can go to a 32 spline axle shaft in the rear, lots of chromoly, RCV, whatever you want. Options for the front. But the TJ is just, it's so small and it's kind of narrow. And I didn't have a 44 TJ. I was starting with, 30-35 combo, so throw that in the garbage. So anyway, I ordered the Barnes truss kit that also gives you all the bracketry to mount a JK axle into a TJ. So I was like, sign me up for that.
This is mild steel, and the actual tube is mild steel. And so preheating them is getting all the moisture out of the steel for that, but you have to preheat cast to weld mild steel to it. Your weld will actually get into the cast, otherwise the sand in the cast will ruin your weld.
Perfect, ordered that. Nate's been working on that. Should have lots of footage of that. Price, I could not believe how well the kit went together. We added some C-gussets. I didn't sleeve the tube. I thought that was overkill because I already had the truss. And then, so the next piece we're going to start working on is Barnes has really cool kit. It's new to them, but it basically moves your coil buckets forward and like track bar mounting. It pushes everything forward so that you can push that front axle forward. So in the past, when you stretch a TJ, pretty much you're just doing it in the rear. Well, with Barnes kit, they have a kit for the front, kit for the rear. So anyway, I think we're one of the first ones maybe to do it. I don't know, from when I talked to Barnes, it sounded like it was pretty new to them. So excited to try that out. And then it also incorporates, it doesn't incorporate, but they have another part number that is the front bumper, the steering box mount, because you got to move that steering box forward. Also, it has a provision for a winch plate. It's high clearance, it's tucked up, it's the look I'm looking for as far as the front bumper goes. Super excited about that. I haven't got that yet. When I ordered the belly up skid, the axle truss, and the they were out of stock on the bumper kit, so I haven't ordered that yet. But yeah, I'm excited to try that. But we got to get this front end done. We're doing. I think Nate right now is probably pulling the axle out, the old axle. Shocks are junk. There's basically nothing to be used. I might try and use the coil springs because they look like they're about a 2-inch coil. And my goal is I only want to run like 2.5 inches of lift, high clearance fenders, high hood, and 37s. I'm hoping that is going to be right at. I might have to go a little higher. I don't know, but that's kind of the goal. So it feels good to have a plan. It feels good to kind of go back to the roots. It feels good to build this thing for somebody to go play in the rocks, but drive it there. Anyway, that's kind of an update of where we are, where we're headed, and what all the cutting and grinding is about. So stay tuned.
going to strip this axle down. We got most of it off already, but we're going to strip the rest of it down and get rid of the stuff we don't need.